Hey guys, I know it's been a while. I've been super busy. I have lots of stuff to do, constantly working overtime, and haven't been able to get around to doing this update. Very behind in that, and on top of that, I have a lot of things that are stuck in the United States right now. I'm choosing to not ship stuff with Canada Post since they're on strike, and I'm going to try to find some alternatives just because one of the articles I read has like 150 trucks backed up or something crazy like that at the sorting facility. So once you have anything like that going on, your chances of stuff getting lost increases. And I'd rather not, since I'm shipping from the United States. So those things are going to come eventually. It's going to be fun having to pay for shipping that's not USPS, but it's going to bite down sometimes if you just want to play it safe. So you're going to see those items at a later date. As of now, we're going to start off right away. I'm going to split this off in 2 videos just because I have quite a lot of sharing. It's just a little bit easier for me. We're going to start off with Fright Rags, the company who never stops making Evil Dead merchandise. So, start with these socks. These socks are actually really unique. You can see the cabin background. You have Ash on this side. And you have, I guess, who you would depend on who you'd be asking, Possessed Ash or Dead Ash. Version in Army of Darkness we people call Evil Ash mostly. So very cool. These socks are very simplistic. They're a lot like the shirt they sold, except they're more orange than red. Very straightforward. Trying to get a real Evil Dead sock collection going on here. Then I got this beautiful shirt. This shirt is gorgeous. If you haven't found this shirt, I really recommend it. It really pops out. It looks beautiful. The colors, shading, I really love it. So I definitely had to have this one. That's not it for Fright Rags though. Here we have an enamel pin. Another thing that people constantly make. And this one's unique because it opens to sell a door. Very cool, really well made. Never do I really recommend actually using them as actual pins, especially this one. It's pretty heavy. You're gonna most likely lose it. All right, with something a little simplistic here, we have a promotional Army of Darkness pin. Didn't pay much. Seen this go for stupid prices sometimes for no really good or apparent reason. So I got that real quick just because it wasn't that expensive. Now we got an item that's a little unique. It's going to take a while to kind of stretch it out. Can't really show it up to all its entirety because it's so big. This is a fan-made dress for Sheila. Seemingly more specific, Possessed Sheila. Straight up long dress. I haven't tried it on. I don't know if it would even fit, but it's very neat. When I got it, a few people thought it was legit. They thought it was the real dress, which comes to show that it's pretty well made. I think it may fit. I might try it on, but I thought it was cool, and it was actually surprisingly super cheap, unbelievably cheap. So I decided to get it, and I definitely will most likely try it on some eventually. Definitely not now, but soonish, who knows. We'll see if it fits. There's actually a piece of this dress missing because I do forward shipping. As a Canadian buying straight from eBay, it's actually more expensive to do that than to get it shipped, forwarded, because paying the American shipping, which is in comparison to the Canadian shipping, next to nothing, and then shipping it from the United States to Canada from someone who is experienced in shipping and knows how they can ship items for decent prices is a lot cheaper actually than shipping straight from eBay to Canada. So here's a piece like a corset or brooch are missing or something like that. So it's not complete, but that's one of the items that's stuck in the United States right now because of Canada Post strike. Fun stuff. This is really simplistic. Another bag. The Opposite Side's Walking Dead. Ugh. I don't watch that show. Kind of went downhill, honestly, in my opinion. Pretty quick. I think this is pretty much the last one. I mean, there's so many of these that were done at Comic-Con. I think a legit bag collection. So that's it for that. And the last thing I'll share for this video in particular will be the second puppet. Yay! So look at the box first. Here is the possessed Ashy Slashy. Every day can be Demented Play Day with your very own possessed Ashy Slashy from Season 2 of Ash vs. Evil Dead. Posable arms with inner articulation, working puppet with movable mouth. Well, gee, I hope so. And then the side's pretty much the same. Here's the top. Yeah, not cheap. It's a very nice box. Nothing differently really than the other one. And here is the puppet. Here's the puppet. I mean, very much. The only difference technically is the eyes and the teeth. His nose. Bloop, bloop. So I don't know. I don't think it's really hard for NECA to make two. Only had to do small differences. He's on display not too far from the other puppet right now. Keep the little cardboard in him so he can stand up pretty well. Yeah, I mean, these are things that came out quite a while ago, so it's pretty overdue. And yeah, I've been pretty busy, so sorry about that. But here's video number 1. Very simple stuff. I will go over some other stuff in the next video. I hope you guys liked it, and see you next time.